Well, hello. Yeah, I know it's a bit early to be streaming, but do you think that ever stopped me before? Abso-freaking-lutely not. Apparently, I'm just gonna go in, and, well, we have the Bad Boys Love route to go today. I won't explain a thing about what's going on, because I'm gonna know about as much as you guys, but, well, okay, so far what's happened is I started the Nageki route, and I've been having weird dreams about me, Ryuta, and my parents. My parents died, and there's some sort of bird who's been offering to grant us a wish. And yes, as I've said multiple times, I'm playing the game about romancing pigeons that gets surprisingly dark. Isn't that like the entirety of video games anymore? Oh god, which one am I anymore? I think it's this one. Oh, yep, here we are. There we go. Ryuta isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. Sir! Sir, wait! Hello, Genesis. What is it? Do you know where Ryuta went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom. He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling too well. He had a stomachache? Could be. Maybe you should go check on him if you aren't going somewhere else. I will. Am I literally just streaming to no one again? This is my life. I'm late. I've been soaking up before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast. Hi, Sanic. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Clara. We were just about to sit down. Late on the second day, as expected of a child. Oh no. Sir, where's Hannah? Isn't she here? Apparently not. No wonder her kind died off. Where are you, Hannah? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this? I think we can start home now. Maybe we'll do a little review on the history of the life. You wait until now to teach that. What a pathetic country. Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. I'm trying to differentiate my voices here, y'all. It is really bad, I'm sorry. Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as AH5N1 appeared. First, it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So, the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent AH5N1 from becoming a pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except, the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's what doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Even kakapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a Shiva. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators. Which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to AH5N1. Most died out. Few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. Ah, that's the bill. We'll vote on student council members and period, so we'll be on time. Hannah never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe you should try calling her. Clara, do you have a minute? Sure. We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box? Yep, it has all the handouts and everything. pencil it, okay? Okay. It's in the faculty room, right? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Print box, print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one maybe? I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. Cast paper isn't exactly light when there's as much of it. Oh, you poor innocent baby. You poor innocent child. Oh, thank you. You're alright by yourself? It was a little heavier than I expected, but that was fine. Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Cora? Cut my... I don't think so. It's bleeding. It is. Did I scratch myself or something? It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood. What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyways. Inside the box is a human head. The eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't. I'm dead. Again. What? Look away, Cora. Looking will only hurt you. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered. What is happening? Why is everything red? I don't know. Until we know what's going on here, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Cora? Come on. No. I don't want to leave Hannah here alone. Get up. She's gone. The thing is no longer Genesis. Can't be. Come. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on now. Gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too? Yeah, well, the class wrapped open it and I didn't see, but apparently there was a human arm in it. Ours had half a leg. It was really gross. In the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse on them. Are they all pieces of Hannah, I wonder? Nobody seems particularly concerned, which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate. Hinaki, this is an idiotic disaster drill, isn't it? I'm not supposed to have one until next month. Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Genesis. God, won't someone explain the ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah. Someone tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone... Since no one's probably actually here, I'm gonna say outright, Ryuta's probably the Nigel of this group. Haha, baby boy who I want to protect with all my heart, but I can't. Is everyone here? This is it. What? Ichijumino, the headmaster. The headmaster? It seems we all have gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. School is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer. Natural disaster. Nonsense. The weather was perfectly clear. Whew! Okasan felt no earthquakes. It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, Headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Genesis, Hannah? Why have you brought us here? I repeat, there's been a... No, imbecile! The gymnasium erupts into whispered discussion. Well, I changed nothing. Still no idea what's going on. Are you alright, Kuwara? No, yes, I am. This could prove to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be? It already is. Oh, Mr. Nanaki! Hana is missing! Thank you, Oko-san! I think we know. Oh, God. Cool! She must have run off somewhere! Oko-san will go look for her! Oko-san, you absolute moron. Son, no, she's... Son is an older breed, much closer to pigeons than the human are. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain it only hurt myself. The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful, which we do, Nanaki. Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with Sam. Let's go get Hana. Calm yourself, Kuwara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom just once? Well, the principal did ask us to remain here. But he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym now, did he? I'm coming with you. As a president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakia. Do not flatter yourself. I'm not doing this for you. Genesis was foolish, loud, had no sense of manners or sense. But she never deserved anything like this. I swear by my blood and name as a lapel, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kuwara. Right. And so I exited the gymnasium in Sakia's majestic wake. I wanna know what happened to Hana. Who did that to her and why? Could the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. And I did not yet know what we would find. What is this? A wall? A huge, gray... What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked out by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down. A dome, rather. You appear to be shut in from above as well. But when did they do this, and how? I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. You can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield? Oh, sorry, wrong word. That was weird there. A disaster so destructive that there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait. Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic. If that were the case, they'd be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is it really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Hana and all this. Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing. Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well, at the teachers' desks. Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym? Japan is a country full of fools who've grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared take it upon themselves to investigate the matter. We're here. The box is still where I left it. So I can't. Sakia, I'm sorry, could you... No matter. What is this madness? There's nothing here. Huh? That can't be right. We left it right there. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it? Oh god, the music's back, yes. Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This isn't life, not some third-rate mystery novel. It says the talking bird. Exactly, Sakia. Yuya. I was actually, like, precisely close to my voice for Yuya, wow. Salutations, Ryota. I see you babysitting Sakia. Do not throw my name around like some cheap toy manga. How cool. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances. I think you act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuga. I'm sorry about her. Makes me think about what happened. His expression clouds. Strange. Never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You've known her for a long time, right? Yeah. Do you know something about all this, Yuga? Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab? What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school is cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two. There are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you. This is all a mystery to me, too. I suspect that we'll have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now. The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not. I don't understand what he might do to her. He might even... You suspect the doctor? Yes, everybody knows he's a nutcase. He'd probably kill her off for some crazy experiment. He's an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy? But... I know where you're coming from, Ryota. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nonaki to come too. You should be there by now if you want to go make sure. Alright, we'll go later. Hannah's been gathered up in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nonaki are examining her now. Mr. Nonaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right? We know where the corpse went then. But why are you here? Me? I'm investigating. Under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, Mongo. That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two gonna do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain your situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed. So, Ryuta. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Hannah as soon as possible, right? Also, I don't know why you use French. Southern, he should be French, but no, I want to make him Southern because I don't know how to do a French accent without coming off as extremely racist. Yeah. I'm sorry, Madame O and Madame V, my beautiful French teachers, but I cannot do a French accent to save my life. Hannah. Gone for a moment, and suddenly she was turning into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm gonna find the culprit and I've never felt this emotion before, and now I feel nothing else. And I find that bird My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, this school is a mess and we won't find anything but chasing after a shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say. We didn't hear your advice from the start. You're nothing but talking, you Mongo. Thanks, yeah. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to One in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean that anti-social cockatiel dandy to every bird he hates? Yep, him. Don't worry. He's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful now. Well, that's it for the talking mongrel. I do. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else right here. Indeed. Wish we had next. I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this One guy will be able to help us. Yes, I know it looks like one, but I'm gonna call him One because it feels wrong to call someone one. Maintenance office. In other words, the repairman's shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful there. How dare you insult repairmen? How dare you? My boy Virgil deserves an apology already. Also, One deserves an apology. He's a good man. You just had to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family. My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded Mongol is no relation to me. Whoa, calm down. I guess the elitism is still running business as always. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? Gonna take a sip of water. Look at the little picture on the wall, that's so cute. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one actually in the chat right now, but hey, if anyone else is here, welcome, welcome. You might want to go back to the very start and figure out what else is going on. Yeah, anyways, let's continue. Excuse us. What is this? This doesn't look very educational. A handyman pretty much lives in here, I think. A dove. And one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Ryuta, and this is Sakio. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, somehow he seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us? Wretched fool. Yuya said we should ask you for help. Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakio, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't great. He certainly has more bite than I imagined he has bark. Very well. Come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? Two things. The murder of Genesis Hannah and the mysterious wall outside. Not sure how to feel about this music. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes. I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you only know what you've heard from that Mongol. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big grey wall outside it is then? Nope. Useless wretch. Sakia, calm down. Though, I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait. Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Probably not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. And the telephone wires are just too thorough. Can't think of any reason why they need to cut communications systems off as if it were some sort of storm program. This has been a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Laura. I have a bright and massive piece of information. I love the freaking capitalization of bright and massive, like a man in my own heart. Bright and massive? What? Good stuff. Try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something out. About the role of checking in. Of course. The headmaster did not speak to us in person when they did. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. You should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. AKA, this is a save room. Thank you, Mr. One. You can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those two, we can try the headmaster's office. Go to... I want to see my body! Excuse us? It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Cora. Sir, thank you for being with Hannah right now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor's lining pieces of Hannah up on one of the lab benches. Must you glower at... Okay, I forget what voice I gave him. I think it was something kind of fancy. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kuroda? I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Are you finding anything, Dr. Uemura? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I'll send word to you when I'm finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait? Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kuroda. Right. Oh, so that's a dance of the sugar plum fairies. I believe that's from the Nutcracker. But I remember reading online, like, yeah, this is the dance of the sugar plum fairies. It's either Nutcracker or the Swan Lake. Oh, Mr. Kora, a moment, please. Yes. Allow me to give you a hint. A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you know? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off. But I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Ho ho ho! Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kora? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He. Well then, you can handle the outside investigation, and I, the internal. Good luck, Mr. Kawada. Right. Thanks, Doctor. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. I think he meant you were missing that Nageki exists and is a handsome man and I love him. Better not to worry about it for the time being. What were you talking with Cora about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. Let me step outside once more. Gray dome remains. That's all. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Every time I have to speak his lines, I just have to give like a little huff beforehand. It's just how I have to do his part. Shu's lines probably take the best, like the most amount of effort to figure out. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it's some kind of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal? That seems likely. Oko-san's probably beaten at it. No, it's not okay. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something? We should check. We still don't know whether or not we're completely sealed in after all. Right. Let's walk around the perimeter. Could get Oko-san to do it, because he is the fastest one. Doesn't look like there's any doors or anything. Indeed. It appears to be identical the whole way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I'd think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah! He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. Does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyways. Indeed. Let us move on. Did my mouse just fall, or did something else fall? Yep, my mouse just fell. One sec. Not that I'm really using it, but, I like having it. It's a safety precaution. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Hannah, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. Oh, goodness, I love the music in this game sometimes. I could play this one while doing some speed paints later on, my god. I suppose we finished the first stage of the investigation, huh? Yeah. Got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say. Indeed. He suggested we visit the headmaster's office. Yep. It's on the first floor. Let's go. Yeah, it's still just me in the chat, so nice to see you guys, anyone who actually watches later on, but, please remember, this whole thing is a very dark story. Are you within? We demand entry. Rude even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who actually respects. Oh boy. Let's go in. Wait, Sakia, that's... It's locked? Ugh. Where is that old geezer? Maybe if we turn into the outs will go away? Indeed. He never was the type to walk about the campus. But perhaps he has left work from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing this door to a miserable pile of splinters. The headmaster's door, I don't think it'll be easy to break down. You speak the truth. Let us ask the Minaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside. Yeah, we can head back to the... Huh? Hatoful. I thought I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you're imagining things. Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is. Again, behind... Show me the art. Show me... Oh, goodness gracious goodness. Cece, it's your horror AU. Yeah, this is just freaking... Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough black sack for a head. Thank God I physically cannot fail this route. It is literally impossible. I am ruining all the tension. What in... The scarecrow man draws closer, treading long and gaining the metallic arm behind it. Sakia, watch out! His arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakia, we have to run. I am well aware. Did we lose it? I think so. Luckily, it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could be surprised if Frank was all that. It looked like a biped humanoid bite. I think it was a human. I've never heard of a human made of metal or gorilla. I murdered the tomb, and now's this. I know not who's behind the trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mark his life. Now I have to ask what happened. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. Oh, welcome back. You're gonna. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened? The headmaster must have been hiding from the scarecrow which smashed the window. Calm yourself, Clara. Come in coherent. Sorry. You were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was the bizarrest thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. Was it a scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah, the plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped into this compound dome, but we must continue this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is. Scarecrow Man, you say? Doctor. Fascinating. I never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes. For now. I was awake the whole time. Don't worry. Thank you, Mr. Naki. You two may well have a right to know what I found of your efforts toward the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I've learned from the lumps in me with the lump Miss Genesis. Control yourself, Flora. Falling out among ourselves would only do us harm. I know. Anyway, we lack the tools for proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death, then, Doctor? It would appear so. There's little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume she was cut up sometime after death. Who knows even the healthier people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly. Meaning, someone poisoned her. Why? Was this considered grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, or for some other reason? Disgusting either way. I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Of course, I cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Genesis died yesterday, after school. In the evening, then. Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Clara, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right. I went home alone. She lived to regret it now, but I just asked her to walk home with me. I see. Perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close. You're going out again? Be careful. Sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous. Don't worry. Don't mind the scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. I only know what the others told me. I wish I had some useful information, but I was a moon for me right up until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. So neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Iolana saw Hanny yesterday afternoon. Oh, wait. Can we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki? Please don't ever take me out of context. I meant to say Mr. Nanaki, but I failed because I can't read. A favor? Oh, sorry. A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in that. If there's a spare key to his door, can we use it? Spare key? Yeah, there should be one in the faculty room. Oh, I see the vice principal for him. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. Can we please get Chew off the screen? That's all I'm asking. far is a strange boy. That way straight. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then. Right. We should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he wasn't free in infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. It's not bias, self-basis suspicions, Cora. Yeah, no. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakura. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing about that means. The head of the Labelle family, my father, was once removed with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamata. He makes medicine? Save this sweet talk for your brains. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist, looking up nothing but death and all around the world. You've become biased by the foolish rumors of your peasantry. Reconsider yourself. And anyway, apologies, I had to drink some water. In any case, the Labelle family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat its benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's so close to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go. Very well. Do I go to the gym to talk to everyone, or do I go to Mr. One? I'm gonna go to Mr. One. Is anyone actually here, though? Please talk to me. I am really talking. Mr. One? You two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. This office and was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Yeah. So you've seen it too. Just now, yeah. On the second floor. Got a good glimpse of it behind the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it see me, so alas I was not blessed with a looking pretty face. Coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too. Anyways, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. Arnold. Don't worry about me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. Did you aren't planning to call off your investigation because I won't hurt you either? Oh, yeah, that's true. Hardy stuck in the rut of adaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I'll be fine. I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maiden. Then again, knowing the school, there could be all sorts of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there? Yeah. I can't just sit around. Indeed. Same here. Ken's walking around the school. On that note, I'd better go to the lab. Professor Minaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh. Huh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamata. Most likely, yes. The doctor and Hannah, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right. Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Jones died after school. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to add pathetic evidence, Koala. Right. At this point, the crime suspect is expert for anyway. Also, you're gonna hear a bit of noise, because my parents are at them out. That's everything? Huh? I do. That too. First, let's write down what we found. Alright. Let's go. Students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves look their cool eventually. San? San, where are you? Oko-san is right here, alive and well so far. Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue if we brought you along. We came back here because we had a question for you. Come at me, whippersnapper. That's not what You usually practice on the ground after school, right? Of course. It is Oko-san's duty as track captain. Did you see Hannah while you were out there yesterday? No. Oko-san did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he wouldn't have noticed her, even if she had been there while he was running? Good point. Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. If you'd asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper you saw, then he would have had something to say. What? Wait, son, what did you just... Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. After that, you imbecile. If you'd asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper you saw, then you'd have something to say. Oko-san saw the interloper go into the infirmary. The infirmary? Could that have been Hannah? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. It was not Hannah. It was a bird unknown to Oko-san. So someone covered in blood is going into the infirmary after school. Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us. Angel! At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers. Okay, yeah. Some bird who's Sam doesn't. I keep calling him Sam. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna get freaking copyright struck by Toby Fox. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. I just heard it. So we walked around the school, searching for clues to find out and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the scarecrow, but we didn't find anything unfortunate either. Where to now? The doctor has probably gotten the key for us by now. Or should return to his lab. Alright. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. God, don't scare me like that. Well, we've been walking around half a day. It's probably surprising that you managed to be playing tricks on me. This is... What if there's somebody in here? Might not have heard the door out. Let's check. Sure we are. Our emergency at school. The Bible is the same as always. Thank you. It is a little greener than usual. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Cora. I have no use for subordinates who leave coordinates for Sammy. Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab. No! Nageki! Something bad happened. She doesn't know what would happen after this. None of it would have happened at all. What can you do here? What do you see? Like, I can't remember. I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Genesis. Mr. Nanaki, welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak to the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here. Thank you, sir. Well, let's go have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. Clear left. Clear right. Good. Doesn't look like the scarecrow is here. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Alright. Quails are reflex and startled, just fly straight up. We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Right. Let's see. The headmaster, who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many other questions will he be able to answer? Probably none. I love that little pug thing right there. Excuse us. Maybe he's not here? That. Or hiding. There's some birdie at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of an Nicobar. 80% chance he's dead. Speak to us, Headmaster. Have you gone deaf? Sakia, be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all. It hid fault or mine that we had to come here. Headmaster, will you... this... Sakia? The thing here is no longer the Headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. Skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid. What madness? Him too? Welcome to... I was right. He is dead. I knew he was either going to be dead or gone. I totally missed whatever Rita just said. I'm sorry. Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I checked his broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put video together from last year's disaster drill footage. Meaning, somebody killed the Headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone... There's no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. Maybe better kept. Oh, we have this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic. First Hannah, now the Headmaster are both poisoned. Are they killed by the same person? Oh, one sec. I gotta pause this room. One moment. And I turn on desktop audio. Come in. Hi.
We're leaving.
Okay.
Jean's here.
Oh, nice. So I should probably get up and... Okay. I was in the middle of streaming, so...
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Just give me a moment to, like, get ready and all. Alright. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys could hear that. But basically what happened is just, hey, bad news. I gotta go. So, yeah, although I would love to get to continue more of this game, I just have to go for like a small bit left, and then I'll be able to save and go. Are they killed by the same person? Then there we go, I can save. More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. Let's try loading that real quick. Yep, it works. Okay, so that's gonna be it for now, sadly. I have to end it right here. And, well, hope everyone's having a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.